Hello friends, hope you are doing fine. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are new, kindly consider subscribing to my channel and thank you for your support. Let's get to today's video about 5 ways to build a healthy relationship with others. Do you frequently find it difficult to communicate to people what you need and want? Do you and your loved one frequently lack mutual recognition? If this is the case, your relationship may be experiencing some issues. Relationships problems are normal, but it is also critical to understand your own personal boundaries. Always put your safety first. If you feel a bit nervous in any situation, whether physically, emotionally, or both. This holds true for all kinds of relationships, including platonic and romantic ones. Healthy relationships can mean many different things to different people, but factors such as trust and transparency likely underlie them. To learn more about what this might look like, here are 5 ways to build healthy relationship with others. Number 1, labeling your feelings. When you are not as honest about how and why you feel the way you do, it might be more difficult to overcome conflict in a relationship. One of the best methods to begin a dialogue is by using I phrases. Statements including I are exactly what they say. When discussing how an interaction with a partner or friend influences you, you speak of yourself specifically. Here is an illustration of a contrast. Instead of saying, "When you don't text me, I feel upset that you might not care," try saying, "You don't care about our relationship because you never text me back." You can come out as more accusing if you are using the first phrase. You are accusing someone of something they may not have meant to do, which is why the second one, on the other hand, accurately captures how you feel as well as what someone did to cause you to feel that way. Misunderstanding and miscommunication are better avoided with this style of communication. It helps your friend or partner understand the source of your annoyance and give them permission to react similarly. One of the most crucial fundamental elements of interpersonal interactions may be this two-way communication. Number 2, focusing on problem attacking versus person attacking. Despite all the love in a relationship, learning how to handle conflicts when they happen can also be helpful. Problem attacking language is one method that can assist you in dealing with them. Even though a specific individual may be the source of the issue, naming them may make them feel antagonistic and prevent them from cooperating with a solution. A factual description of a friend's or partner's action might enable an open and sincere discussion. It enables you to collaborate with them to recognize and remove any obvious hurdles. It can handle already present tension, making them more difficult to resolve. The following analogy may be useful if it's difficult to distinguish between problem attacking and person attacking. Do gardeners merely pull out all the weeds issues when they are working, or do they remove everything in the garden? Regularly, recognizing flaws and fixing them can assist with maintenance, but if it gets out of hand, bear in mind that it's acceptable to put your needs before others. Number 3, taking time for yourself. The fundamental of a two-way street are probably the foundation of any kind of strong relationships. While this is crucial, there are moments when loving yourself can give you the boost you need to recommit to yourself. However, it could be challenging to allow yourself time, particularly if you have a close relationship with that person. Maintaining your identity and not losing any element of who you are is a necessary component of any healthy relationship. One of the most powerful reminders of your individuality and attractiveness can be found in your love of yourself. In a relationship, Taking care of yourself could appear selfish, but it is crucial to find a solution that suits you. Many people associate self-love or self-care with stickers on a mirror or spa days, but it may mean something quite different to you. Planning how that might appear in your own life and implementing it are the keys. You are likely to be even more present to one another when you and your partner or friends take time to respect yourself outside from relationships. However, if you find yourself being reprimanded from taking this kind of time frequently, it might be time to back off or even leave. Number 4, maintaining who you are. This simply means to be yourself. Your attachment styles may cause you to adopt to how your spouse or friend wants you to be, depending on how you are raised. To understand more about attachment styles, kindly watch my previous video on how your upbringing shapes your personality. Your conduct or habits may be criticized, which could result in an overcorrection or people pleasing. In an effort to make someone else happy, you can lose sight of what genuinely makes you happy. Number 5, recognizing if it's time to stop. While there are few techniques to develop good connection, it can also be crucial to know when a relationship is too damaged to save. Even though you want to try in all your power to make things work, not all issues can be resolved quickly. In the end, a partnership also entails different entities coexist. If this isn't advantageous to both parties, it may be worthy considering. It's okay if you try each of the aforementioned suggestions but still find yourself clinging to thin air. Every relationship is unique. There are those who can handle heated disagreements, those who prefer to avoid conflict altogether, and of course, those who fall somewhere in the middle. The most crucial thing is that you take the time to figure out which set of variables works best for you and recognize when a relationship may have reached its peak. It is difficult to offer a universal guideline for determining when to leave a situation. Extreme guilt may be keeping you from trying, yet you feel obligated to at least attempt for your partner's or body. However, it is not your fault if you ever feel as though you haven't been yourself in a while and someone is making that feeling even worse. Relationships may be tiresome, which is made worse when stumbling blocks appears. To get through conflicts and come out unhurt might be emotionally taxing. Moments like this could prompt you to consider how you might establish a more healthy relationship and circumstances. At first, articulating your expectations and establishing limits may feel scary. If so, a straightforward first step could be to approach as if you are planning a trip. In a relationship, discussing expectations in dealing with your body or your partner at specific moments in time will help anyone involved understand what is expected of them. However, you should also be aware of when it might be appropriate to leave. A relationship is a commitment to another person, but it shouldn't in any way take away from you, and no one is better qualified to decide that than you. Feel free to share with us your thoughts in the comment section, and kindly, if you're new in our channel, please consider subscribing and turn on the bell for more notifications. Thank you.